Welcome to Foreign Currencies with Scott. I'm your host, Scott. So today we're still in the Forex application, but today instead of looking at a live chart, we're looking at a trading screen. And although you can trade directly on the chart, it's a little bit clearer and there's a little bit more information that I wanted to show you here on the trading screen. So early on in this channel, I had said that you can trade currency pairs for very little money. And I want to start breaking that down as to how you can do that. So the first thing I want you to know is that when currency pairs are traded, they are traded in standard lots of 100,000 units of the base currency. So what does that mean? Well, the base currency is the first in any pair. So in this case, GBP USD, we would be talking about the British pound. So we would say that one lot is worth 100,000 British pounds. So if we wanted to buy because we thought that the pair was going to go up, you can see down here at notional value, $125,000. That is the US dollar equivalent right now of 100,000 British pounds. Now you can also see just above that it's $10 per pip. So every time it changed by a single pip, the value would change by $10. So if that buy right now says 45.2, if it went up to 46.2, you would have made $10. Same thing if it goes down to 44.2, you would have lost $10. Now, that's a standard contract size. There are smaller contracts. There are mini contracts, micro contracts, and now even nano contracts. But what this broker allows you to do is it allows you to buy a percentage of a standard contract. So it will allow you to go as low as 1%. So that is what I've entered. You can see 0.01, which is 1% of a standard contract. So rather than being 100,000, not 10,000, but 1,000 would be the number of units of the base currency. So you can see from notional value, that would have a value of 1,254 US dollars to equal 1,000 British pounds. Now you can also see that the per pip price now is 10 cents. So if it went from the current 44.1 to 45.1, you would have made 10 cents. And the same thing going down. If it went down a pip, you would lose 10 cents. Now, I had said that you could do this for very little money, and you don't need $1,254 to enter this trade. You can see below that says margin of $62.70. So if you had an account that had $100 in it, they would simply put $62.70 aside while you were in this position. It's not like they would take the money from you permanently, but they would simply set it aside and you would have, what would it be, $37.30 left to use on another trade if you wanted to. That is done through margin, which we will talk about at a later time, but this is how you can be in a currency pair trade making money with very little money up front. Okay, we're going to talk a lot more about this, how it works, and how you get into it in future sessions. I am your host, Scott, and this has been Foreign Currencies with Scott.